Hello, everybody
everyone.
joining us for another Dermelect Live. Today is October 20th, 4:30 or maybe now like 4:38 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And we're so excited to be here with you. For everyone who doesn't know, I'm Cheryl and I'm joined here
I'm Ruth.
by the lovely Ruth. And we have got a very fun live ahead of you today. We're going to give you guys a little bit more time just to jump on, invite whoever you want to this live.
Because we are doing a giveaway in this live as well.
We are doing a giveaway in this live. I'm so happy you said at the top of the show because we definitely want to give all of you a chance to enter. If producer Sean, say hi to everybody tuning in.
Howdy.
Howdy. And if you can throw up that graphic, we are doing an exclusive Facebook Live giveaway today for everyone who enters. All you have to do is put Savior into the chat to win one of our newest launches, Savior Skin. And
we will be touching on Savior Skin in the show. We also did, I think we did our first live back. We talked about Savior Skin too. So if you want to check that out, visit us.
This is one of our newest launches. Yeah. And we thought, why not give away one of our hottest products for all of you special people who are tuning in to our Facebook Live. But if you saw the title of the live today and you saw the invite, or if not, Ruth, what are we getting into today?
We are going to be testing some of the most viral TikTok skincare and beauty trends today.
Right. So that hashtag, TikTok made me try it, TikTok taught me. We wanted to go into the most searched, the most popular TikTok taught me trends and really do a deep dive and kind of give our spin on it and whether we think they're bogus, worth it, not worth it. And
how you could implement some of your favorite Dermelect products into those trends if you are interested.
And it's funny because when I think of TikTok, I feel like a lot of what you see on TikTok is like, for me, I always think like on TikTok, everything old is new again. I feel like the main demographic or the core audience on TikTok are really people who are discovering beauty from a different generation, from a different lens. And for them, there's so many things that like maybe wouldn't seem like so like new or groundbreaking to me, but for them everything is new.
Right. I also like it. Like I go to TikTok now before I even make a purchase a lot of the times, especially if it's something that I don't know about beforehand.
You do that all the time, I feel. A lot of the time.
Whether it's clothes, whether it's makeup, any beauty stuff, recipes, food stuff, everything.
Recipes for sure I do. But it's so much beauty though. I don't know if it's just like, I don't know.
I think it also depends on your algorithm. A lot of my stuff is makeup, beauty. So I go there to see, because you want to see what's a sponsored post, what's an unsponsored post, real reviews, and you see results firsthand. So that's why I like TikTok, and that's why I thought this would be a good concept for a live.
No, we're excited. And if you've seen any of these trends on TikTok, let us know in the chat. We want to get your feedback as well. So as we're going through the different TikTok trends, let us know what you think. We're actually going to demo some of them as well.
Yes.
But in the meanwhile, make sure that you are entering into our giveaway for today. We're going to announce a winner at the end of the live, and you could win our Savior Skin All-in-One Repair Balm. We're going to go a little bit more into it throughout the live, so you have like an idea of how amazing this prize is. But in the meanwhile, if you want to win, if you want to enter, just put Savior, SAVIOR, in the chat, and we'll keep reminding you throughout. And we'll pick a winner at the end of the live to win our newest treatment. So,
all right, should we get into it?
Yeah, without further ado.
So we're going to be throwing up, producer Sean is going to be throwing up the TikToks that we are inspired by today.
So yeah, like just to give you an idea, we're going to be doing all of this skincare prep for you and all of these trends, hence
Hence why we have no makeup on and look tired.
It's always a great day when you can go on the internet with no makeup.
I know, I gotta love it.
Yes.
So we'll start off with our first trend, which is going to be ice rolling. So before we get into it,
I can already tell you I'm into this, but yeah, let's throw it up.
Let's throw it up on the screen.
Okay, let's do that. And we'll...
That's slugging.
Where's... Okay, so it's ice rolling. Is this one?
Yes.
Do we have...
We should have audio.
Okay, great.
Face. I do this every single morning, and it is like my favorite part of my morning routine. So
kind of like
this is me before
but the
I
idea
look
behind this
tired.
is that
I'm pretty sure you're only supposed to do it for like 10 minutes or so, but I'll usually like drink my coffee and do it while I drink my coffee. So sometimes I do it for like 20 minutes, but
they're taking ice cubes
yeah,
or
it's
an
before.
ice roller or like an ice even holder, and they're applying it to their face. And there's a lot of like, I give a lot of credit to this trend actually. There's a lot of benefits that have been
Okay, this is immediately after. I feel like it just makes my skin glow and like brings life back into my face. That's the after, and if you don't see a difference, please lie to me and tell me that you do, because I will be very sad.
Have our
ice rollers here.
We have headbands if you want to.
I've never actually done it. That's the funny thing.
I've never done it either.
You haven't?
I'm excited about this because I've never tried this before. What is the way to do this without looking crazy?
I don't know if that's possible.
Great.
All right.
I don't know if that's possible. Producer Sean, I can't even see. I don't have my glasses on. How do you
Okay.
look? Okay. So I feel like I'm like ready for bed right now. Okay. So the idea is behind ice rolling is scientifically raising the temperature of something or applying heat to something rather will make things expand. Hot air rises and expands, whereas cold temperatures, or like if you apply if you drop down the temperature of something, something will usually contract.
Right.
So when you're applying a cool from like an ice roller or from an ice cube to your face, it actually is going to work to contract the skin in terms of the size of your pores, in terms of any kind of like swelling or inflammation that you may have.
We look crazy.
Yeah, we look great. The zooming is really appreciated, Sean. So should we, should
we get into it?
Yeah, we can totally get into it. Oh,
that
wow.
feels really
It's
nice. I'm sweating in here, so it feels really good.
I don't like the cold at all, but this has a lot of skincare, but that feels really good.
It does feel nice.
This has a lot of skincare benefits to it. Again, this is going to help with pore size. It's a great way to just kind of prep the skin and get it really acclimated to come down from the day, any swelling, any inflammation. And
it boosts circulation.
It definitely boosts circulation because it's basically like an alarm clock to your face and to your body. That's like bringing all of your attention, all of your blood flow and your circulation to the face, which is great for helping to, anytime you bring circulation or blood flow to any part of your body, you're bringing nutrients, you're bringing oxygen, you're bringing everything that your skin needs to repair and really come down from the day.
And so did you mention that these are rollers that are meant to go in the freezer?
No, we did not.
So we put these in the freezer for about, 4 hours about, and they get nice and cold.
They feel really good.
They feel really good. I could do this all day.
Yeah. And again, it's very similar to even like what you would do with a gua sha. Like if you can go along the contours of the face, if you can go in upward motions, kind of to like defy gravity along the contours of the jawline to give it real definition. I feel like this is really going to give a difference to your skin. So
deep puffs.
100% deep puffs. The cooling
and especially
action.
If you're doing this in the morning, this will definitely wake you up.
I like it for the morning. Like, I totally agree with that. But I also kind of like it. Oh, thanks, Sean. I really I like it also at night because it's a great way to come down from your day after you remove your makeup, after you wash your face, and you really want to bring your skin back to like a calm level.
Yeah, that's true too.
But I will say that like if you're if you put this on and like you looking to like shrink your pore size and then you go to put makeup after, it will look that much better.
Yeah, for sure.
So what do you think, Ruth? I like this. I love this.
I don't know why. I was never against it. I've seen it everywhere, and I feel like this is one of those ones that has been around for so long. Like I've seen all over the place forever. But I just never tried it. I guess I just never wanted to go out of my way to get something,
But dare I say, I would like to try it with like an actual ice cube. Like these ice rollers are cool, but I feel like if you went colder, you would see even more benefits.
And a lot of people, like, I don't know if you guys have seen like those silicone containers that you fill with your own mixture. Like a lot of people put like cucumber water or lemon or something or essential oils just to enhance the experience.
Yeah. No, I think I'd like to try it with an actual ice cube. And because I feel like the colder the better. It's like, again, all of these health benefits that you get for like a cold plunge or like ending your shower with a cold rinse. Just like how, like, do you do that when you shower?
For my hair, I do.
For your hair, right? Because they say, like, it'll close the cuticles. Just like this will close your pores and, like, keep, like, any dirt or debris out. This is an A+ for me. I like this.
This is a winner in my book.
Yeah. I like it.
All right. On to the next. All right. So the next one is something that I've been seeing a lot more recently.
Okay.
Which is the skin cycling
trend. Okay.
That's I think another thing that's been around forever. But we have some examples, and Sean, if you want to throw up the talk.
It's the first screen. Talk. Yes.
So.
Let's do it.
So, they don't really explain it in this TikTok, but a lot of the benefits, especially for people who have sensitive skin or acne-prone skin, and you don't want to be putting the same, not harsh, but you don't want to be putting a lot of stuff onto your skin at once. They recommend to do skin cycling, so you focus on one concern a day. So you would start with day 1 would be your exfoliation day. So we'll get into what we have here. And then your day 2, you'd be focusing on retinols. And then your day 3, 4 is a recovery period where you're really focusing on protecting the barrier, your skin's barrier, and reinvigorating it, I guess, in a way.
Yeah, for sure.
So you could start all over again.
Yeah. You know, I'm really surprised because I didn't think I would really like the TikTok beauty trends, but I really like this one, and I'll tell you why. And this is something that at Dermelect we've always subscribed to. When you're starting a skincare regimen, especially when it comes to a treatment regimen, I think people really want to go at full speed right away. Like they have something that's bothering them, a concern or a problem in their skin or their nails for that matter, and they want it to be gone yesterday. Like they don't want to wait. And oftentimes when you're dealing with ingredients like the kind of treatment ingredients that you find in Dermelect products, you really do want to introduce them to the skin gradually. Moderation sometimes really goes a long way. And then once your skin is acclimated to these kind of ingredients, then you can really then go and accelerate your routine and really get the optimal benefits from a daily application.
Right.
But what I like about skin cycling is that it really kind of like gradually leads you in until you build that kind of tolerance.
Right. Sorry to cut you off. I also like it because a lot of times I've noticed if I do the same things every single day, I think that's with anything. That's with diet, with exercise. If you're doing the same exact routine, sometimes your body gets used to it and it stops having as much of an effect on you. So this really gives you a different routine every day so that your skin's not getting too acclimated to everything.
I totally agree. I mean, like, me personally, I'm more of like a creature of habit. And like, when I find something that I love and that I like, I have a hard time letting go.
Yes.
That might not just be in skincare, but it's fine. But I will say that there is something to be said about switching up your routine every now and then, whether it is for your skin, but I would say even for your hair or your nails also, because your skin kind of, again, it can build a tolerance in a good way where like, you know, you're being able to handle strong ingredients, but it also builds a tolerance in that it kind of gets complacent.
Yeah.
And you definitely don't want that in your regimen. You constantly want a regimen that's driving results, that is meeting your expectations, that is meeting your needs given the time of year, given the time of month, given the time of day.
Right.
And when you switch up your regimen, when you switch up the products that you're using, even if it's ever so slightly, it can really go a long way. So the TikTok we saw before, they showed cycling, or it's called skin cycling, that where you kind of designate each day of the week for a different purpose. Like day, like kind of like how you would go to the gym and like Monday is leg day, arms, abs, butt, like whatever. Yeah. It's kind of, that's what the kind of trend is in skincare also. Let's say we're going to do one day, Mondays are exfoliation days after a long weekend. Tuesdays is barrier replenishment day, like, and so on and so forth.
Right.
I don't know. I think it, this might be a little simplified for my taste. Like for me, I wouldn't just designate one day a week for exfoliation per se.
Right.
I think a general rule of thumb is if you're exfoliating, you want to try to do it like 2 to 3 times a week.
Right.
So maybe they're just showing like a snippet of a week and not like a total week.
Like
maybe
I think they have days
again.
like 1 through 4.
Yeah.
And then you start over again.
Yeah.
So,
and if you have any questions about in the chat about how to go about skin cycling, please let us know. Producer Sean, do we have any questions or we're good? Okay, so I want to kind of go through like we discussed like how we would skin cycle with your a Dermelect regimen.
So obviously, like we are cleansed.
Yeah. So
you use your cleanser, whatever your favorite cleanser is, until Dermelect comes out with a cleanser, and then
very soon.
So we designated our day 1 would be exfoliation. So we picked sleep serum, Self-Esteem Beauty Sleep Serum, which is my favorite. I always say it every single live. It's my favorite. I use this, I'm not gonna lie, every single day. But if we were gonna do a skin
night.
That's what I meant. Every single night. If you were gonna do a skin cycling routine, we said to do a cleanser, then to follow up with sleep serum, and then to go in with our rapid repair, which is another one of my faves.
Yeah. So this is like we're giving you like a very simplified regimen where we would do cleanser, then serum, then cream, because in general, in terms of order of application, you always want to go from thinnest to thickest after cleansing. So that's why when people always ask, in what order do I apply my products? The general rule of thumb is you want to go from thinnest to thickest, which is in this case be your serum first, let it absorb, and then move on to your cream. So let's say our first day, first night, we were starting off with the Self-Esteem Beauty Sleep Serum. This is going to work to exfoliate the skin really gently but effectively as you sleep. So again, you would cleanse, you would put a thin layer of this treatment on your face. Again, you need like a dropper's worth, but once you put it on the face, you'll see a little bit goes a long way. And you only need a thin layer on the whole complexion to get everything, all the parts affected. And then what you'll do is let it absorb. And once it's absorbed, then you can go on to your moisturizer. Now, but a lot of people will use the Self-Esteem Beauty Sleep Serum by itself, but especially with these winter months coming up where we're all a little bit more dry, a little more flaky, we need a little bit more hydration in the midst of this like cold, dry winter air that's coming our way. You would then follow up with the Rapid Repair. Rapid Repair is our tried and true daily moisturizer that's really going to work to hydrate the skin. It's going to help to calm the skin and de-stress the skin. It's formulated with chamomile, which, like if you've ever had like a chamomile tea to settle an upset stomach, the chamomile in this product is going to work to de-stress and calm the skin. which is a really great complement actually to our Self-Esteem Beauty Sleep Serum, because this is an action-packed bottle right here, let me tell you. So that would be our recommended. I think I just did. But but that would be our recommendation for like a first night regimen. Okay? And you could go on to the next night and the next night after that. But if you would like to switch it up and maybe introduce some other ingredients to the skin so that you're making sure that you're challenging the skin, you're really applying all of the ingredients to the skin that are going to give you a comprehensive effect to the complexion.
Covering all your bases.
So I would say for night 2, you could swap out the Self-Esteem Beauty Sleep Serum and then opt to actually go in with our Outcrease Retinol Trifecta Serum. And this is such a small swap because, again, you're just doing a serum and a cream after cleansing. But now you're going to be hitting your face with retinols, which, again, you want to make sure that you're going in with moderation to the skin. Retinols they can have potential side effects, not with this product right here because we formulated the product very carefully that it's suitable for sensitive skin. But in general, when you're using retinol in the skin, you want to go in gradually. So Outcrease is a wonderful way to do that because you have 3 retinols in this product, but they are formulated in a micro-encapsulated system, which might sound very scientific and scary, but all it means is that when the retinol is microencapsulated, it is released to the skin slowly, so that it's not overwhelming the skin and it's not overpowering the skin, and thus not causing any damage to the skin. So this is a great way to introduce retinol into your routine, and when you're alternating it along with the Self-Esteem Beauty Sleep Serum, you're really going to get big results because you have the first night with the sleep serum, you're having acids introduced to the skin because Self-Esteem Beauty Sleep Serum is formulated with L-ascorbic acid, glycolic acid, and salicylic acid. And then your next night, you could then switch it up and apply the Outcrease, which is going to be your delivery system for retinol to the skin. And we actually offer these 2 serums in a set. It's called the Power Serum set, and it's actually one of our top sets on Dermelect.com right now. And I think it's probably because these 2 make such a great 1-2 punch together for the skin. So again, when we're talking about cycling within your routine, again, which means kind of just like switching it up and making sure that, I'm going to try this Self-Esteem Beauty Sleep Serum because I want to get a renewed glow one night, and then the next night I want to hit up to target fine lines and wrinkles. I'm going to do the Outcrease Retinol Trifecta Serum. That would be your first 2 nights of the week. Then maybe you want to switch it up again. You could go to night 3. Night 3, we would recommend to do more of a calming, restorative, protective,
hydrating.
Yes, all those things. Night routine. So that's where Redness Rehab Rosacea Relief comes in. This is a great product for anyone who has not just rosacea type skin, but any kind of like sensitivity, any kind of inflammation, any kind of redness, any kind of irritation in the skin. This is a super calming and moisturizing formula, and it really creates almost like a veil of comfort on the skin. And why I like to include this in our cycling regimen that we're demonstrating here is because, again, you have really action-packed treatments in these regimens, and sometimes it's really nice, even though they're sensitive skin approved, and even though we're confident they're not going to cause irritation, it's always nice to give the skin a little bit break and a little bit more like TLC, a little love. And that's what Redness Rehab does. This is kind of like giving your skin a little TLC. Can you show everyone your Halloween nails today?
They're spooky.
Yeah, they are spooky. Spooky is the word today. I've been seeing spooky everywhere.
So I'll wait for producer Sean to get a little close up.
Sorry, I'm a little short-staffed.
Yeah, he's a one-man show. But it's very like I don't like velvety and just creamy. I put way too much on my hands. Sharing is caring. But like I said, the Rapid's one of my favorites. But and so is Redness, but especially during the colder months, I feel like I tend to gravitate towards Redness a little bit more because it's just a little bit it's just a little extra hydrating.
I would normally Rapid is again like our tried and true daily moisturizer that like everybody loves and everybody can use, 365. If you find that your skin's a little bit more on the red side, if you see that it's a little bit more on the dry side or even dehydrated side, I often will recommend that they go straight to Redness Rehab because it's just, again, it is a super hydrating, super moisturizing formula that, again, combines with a lot of skin calming and soothing ingredients that makes it a really good choice for anyone who has sensitive skin.
Yeah.
So again,
my hands feel nice.
Me too. I keep feeling my hands.
Nicole says you look like you guys are gearing up to go ice skating.
Oh God, thanks.
I mean, that would be nice. I could do worse.
I don't know if that. I mean,
do I look like Nancy Kerrigan right now? Is that what you're saying, Nancy? She's not wrong. Oh, sorry, Nicole. She's not wrong.
No, she's definitely not wrong.
I said you guys look like nuns.
Nuns.
I feel like I look like I guess ice skating is the one. But whatever. I'm okay with it.
Ice skating is actually one of my favorite things about winter.
Things?
Yeah, because
I haven't gone ice skating in a while, but
really?
I think I'm going to this winter.
So again, cycling, yay or nay? Do we like it?
I like it. I think personally, I just do the same thing. I always do the same thing. But I love the honesty. I do switch things up by season, and I've talked about that before. I just talked about the moisturizer. But I'm like, I like what I like. So it's hard for me, like, when I really like a product, I'm excited to use it at the end of the day. So to be like...
That's fair. That's fair.
But that's also because my skin can handle it, too.
Yeah.
Some people, your skin needs a little break from certain ingredients every once in a while.
Yeah. I think now that I think about it,
says, haha, for Nancy. #90s. #Al my knee.
That's so funny.
Nicole's the best. I really like Nicole. Ouch, my knee. Okay. I was gonna say.
What do you think?
I think that having gone through this, like the cycling,
it makes sense.
Regimen. No, I think I do it. Like I
do
think,
you?
yeah, because I don't.
Already.
I already do it because I'm as much of a creature of habit as I am, and I know I said that before. I also do like a little bit of novelty. Like I'm the type of person that like I won't get my nails done the same color every week because I get bored.
Yeah.
And sometimes I'm very sensitive to like how my skin is, and like I'll be like, no, today I need this moisturizer as opposed to this moisturizer, or today I did this to my skin this week and I was in the sun, so I need to use this serum as opposed to that serum. So like,
I'm thinking about it too. Maybe I do it, but just not so blatantly.
Yeah.
You know, like
not so regimented, like today's legs day, today's arms day.
Right.
Yeah,
but like I do switch it up every once in a while. I think it's good. Yeah. So
agreed.
Go for it.
Wow, TikTok. You're surprising me.
So the next one is a little bit. I'm excited for this one because it'll be a little fun.
Okay.
But this is the I don't know if there's no set name for it. It's making lip gloss out of like
repurposing
a balm and
eyeshadow.
Yeah, So we have.
Is this like what we call this upcycling? Like,
yeah.
You know how, like, you know what I mean?
I think
is
so.
It upcycling?
Well, to me, I think there's the benefit of this is that you don't need to buy a different color lipstick every single time you want to switch up your lipstick.
So you know what? Let's throw up the TikTok so I know what we're talking about.
What's this
The
shade called?
lip gloss one.
What did I say?
And I think it's lip gloss and Vaseline in the video.
Yep, got it. Alright.
I thought we'd each do a different one.
I'll do this one then.
I'll do this.
Okay.
A little mauvey.
I like mauve.
Me too.
That's
Or
gonna
should I
look
do the
really
glitter?
pretty. Okay, so wait. So
Yeah.
so there's this idea that you can repurpose and transform your existing color makeup
need to.
into you can repurpose your color makeup into many different
Right,
uses.
and I think the benefit of this is you can buy one eyeshadow palette that has like 12 different colors as
Yeah.
opposed to buying 12 different lipsticks. I think
Yeah.
that's really the...
This is so in par with like this generation that's so
Yeah.
into like sustainable
Yeah.
and recyclable and like
And also, you can make, depending on what you choose as the base, you can really have control over the effects of the product. So,
Yeah.
if you choose a very hydrating lip formula
Yeah.
to mix your color with, you could have hydrated lips with the color. Sometimes lipsticks are drying, or lipsticks can be...
I think what you're saying is that it's very customizable
Right.
in terms of like the consistency you want to get, as the benefits you want to get, and
Right.
the colors that you want to get. Like you can create your own custom color with
Yes.
this. So in this video, they're basically taking eyeshadow and they're combining with Vaseline to create, you're transforming your eyeshadow into a lip gloss or a lip stain.
Right.
Nicole's blown away by this.
Oh, cool.
Also, I know we're just getting into this. You could also use this for an eyeshadow too,
Absolutely. Or like a blush or like a highlighter.
or a eyeliner
Yeah,
of some sort. There's
really-
endless
yeah.
opportunities with this one.
For sure. I'll tell you what I don't like about it. I mean, like, we can do this, but I would want to do it Dermelect style, which is
Yes.
why we have this product here. I know that Vaseline is very popular on TikTok, and I know that it's controversial in terms of, is Vaseline good for you? Is Vaseline bad for you? And I'm not really here to comment on that. I mean, I can, but that's not really where I want to go with this. I just want to say that if Vaseline, if it's questionable if it's good for you, why not use something? Maybe I should go into it.
Go into it.
Yeah, go.
So
Why
Break
not?
it down.
so Vaseline is used for so many different things. It's been in America's homes, in the world's homes for how many decades, because it's a multi-purpose product. But recently Vaseline has gotten a bad rap because there is controversy about whether or not petroleum or petrolatum is healthy for you. There are some sources that say that it can pose a threat to your health. There are other sources that say that it's completely unfounded and the research does not support this. Whether or not you choose to incorporate Vaseline into your regimen is really a personal choice. I personally opt for a Vaseline alternative that does have that multi-purpose functionality to it, but is at the same time clean and
Doesn't have as many question marks.
doesn't force me to make that distinction between purpose and safety. So we have two Dermelect treatments right here that are completely clean beauty formulations that don't are formulated without any petrolatum, without any mineral oil, without any parabens, sulfates, phthalates, synthetic fragrance, which I know is a big thing. And we can actually achieve this, transforming of eyeshadow with the treatments that you see right here. One of which is Save Your Skin, which if you joined our live earlier, you'll know that this is the giveaway prize of today. So if
Nicole
you...
says eggs are bad for you too. Oh wait, they're not. Wait, what?
Yeah. There's always question marks on what's good and what's bad for you.
Yes, it's
So we like to
definitely...
take the guesswork out of
Everything's
it.
kind of, in beauty, everything is kind of evolving all the time. We're always in a state of flux. Nothing ever stays the same. But what we do have here are two safe alternatives that you can accomplish this hack with. The first one is Save Your Skin All-in-One Repair Balm. If you joined us from the beginning of the live, you'll know that we are running a giveaway on this product today, and we wanted to jump into it. But in the meanwhile, if you want to enter the giveaway, all you have to do is comment Savior in the comment section, and we're gonna pick a winner at the end of the live. But Save Your Skin, I want you to think of this as your, like the Swiss Army knife of skincare. This is a...
Cassandra says hello.
Hi, Cassandra. Good to have you back. So Save Your Skin is a super indulgent, intensely nourishing, and really richly soothing rescue balm. It has a really interesting consistency. Very kind of like, again, almost like a Vaseline consistency, but like, oh, it feels so good on the skin. It's like silky and really works immediately to hydrate the skin, nourish the skin, to restore the skin, heal, like really has like almost healing properties to it. It gives a beautiful glistening to the skin as well. And this is a completely clean formulation. So what's amazing with this is that we could use, if I took this and just applied it to the skin alone, you would see this beautiful sheen that my skin is getting. But if I wanted to, I could take, and if Sean, you want to get, if you want to.
Do you want me to put it on?
How do we show this right now? Do we have? Oh, we do.
Yep.
Hold on.
Okay. So I'm gonna take a little bit of my eyeshadow right here and just simply add it to the Save Your Skin, and you'll see. I'm gonna now mix it in, and it's already making this gorgeous color on my hand.
See? Oh, it did come out pretty.
It's really pretty. And that was just with a little bit of the eyeshadow and a little bit of the Save Your Skin.
Right.
Now, I could apply this as a lipstick now. I could apply it as a blush or a highlighter. I could apply it as an eyeshadow. But again, we're just really repurposing. With these two products right here, I've made like 4 other different products that I can use in my routine.
And you can control how strong, like how opaque the color is.
Yeah,
too.
you can definitely control the color payoff. You can control just about everything.
Everything, the consistency.
I took the pink eyeshadow right here, but then if you want to zoom out, you can I could also combine it with this mauve and then make a whole nother custom color.
Add shimmer to it if you want to make it sparkly. Like I love sparkles. So
Yeah, I know you love
sparkles.
So that's with Save Your Skin.
Right.
But you have another option here.
So I brought out Smooth and Supple Lip Mask Melt, which you can. This would be your lip product that you would mix. So let me get some on here. I'm gonna just mix it on this tray. I know it's gonna be hard for you guys to see, but I'm just gonna take a little bit here and then mix it with this purpley color here. Can you see it a little bit? Oh, that's gonna be dark.
No, it's okay. Because you know it's gonna
We're
just
like doing, it's like a
experimenting.
science project right now.
So now
We got
Ruth
this pretty like mauvey.
transformed the Smooth and Supple Lip Mask Melt, which is a hydrating moisture veil mask for your lips. But now she's created pigment to it. So now it could be like kind of like a dual purpose product, or like this is like the skinification of makeup, where like we're adding skincare ingredients.
And I have our handy dandy zinc applicator too. So I'm gonna use that to apply. I don't know how good this is gonna go.
Shows zinc applicator.
Oh, it looks so good. I like it a lot. Look at that. And then like you can make it more sheer if you want. You can make it more opaque like you said before. Like look at it. It's gorgeous. Perfect. Look at that.
It's so funny wearing
Chef's kiss.
any lip. It's like wearing lipstick without makeup is so funny to me. Like it just looks off.
Oh, like just
It
lip
just
coloring.
looks
I
kinda
have
off to
so
me.
many friends who will just wear
Oh,
lipstick and they feel like
my mom,
it transforms
my mom
their face.
and my grandmother, like if they could be in like gym clothes sweating, and as long as they have their lipstick on, they're put together in their books.
Exactly. They feel instantly put together just with just the lipstick.
One step.
I'm the same way. Like I'm like I can't just wear lipstick. Like I need to have like a full. I mean I don't wear that much makeup, but like I need to like
I need a full
more
face.
balance.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But whatever, to each their own, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so again,
This color's pretty.
it looks really good. I love mauve in terms
Especially
of
the
lips.
fall.
I think you just got thrown because it looks a little darker here, but that's what's fun with this. Like you can take
control
either the
it.
Savior or the Supple Skin, Smooth and Supple, and you can experiment. And like if you thought it was too dark, then you can add a little more Savior Skin.
Right.
Or if you think that there's not enough color payoff, then you add a little more eyeshadow. But again, like this would look good on your eyelid.
Yeah.
It would look good on your cheeks, like.
And it's hydrating.
And again, like if you're just like again repurposing your products, getting more value out of your products.
Yeah, I think that's what it is. I like it.
I did not think I was gonna like this trend either.
But
I'm very
it's
surprised.
really like it's bang for your buck too.
Yeah.
Because you get a lot
Yeah.
more use out of products that would just be for one thing otherwise.
Totally agree. Yeah. That would just be for one thing otherwise. Yeah, absolutely.
So-
that's a good way of putting it.
It's a winner. So
Winner,
it's all
winner.
winner so far.
Chicken dinner.
And now we are up to
Well, you want to mention the Savior Skin?
So if you would like, yeah,
I'm gonna wipe
producer
my
Sean
lips
is right back.
Susan says, I need my mascara. Oh, hi, Susan. How are you?
Hi, Susan. So again, if you would like to try the trend of transforming your makeup into many different products with maybe the Savior Skin, and you want to win it today, all you have to do is comment Savior in the chat, and we're going to pick a winner for our Facebook Live giveaway by the end of the live today.
Yep.
Show that bottle.
I will
Show
show
it
that
off.
bottle.
So
Let me just
pretty.
put it right
Shiny and new. And it really
Shiny
you
and
could
new.
really use it for like endless things. Endless
Yeah,
things.
and
I don't know
yeah.
what the word is for that.
This again, it's not just transforming your makeup products, but this has so many uses to it. I mean, whoever wins this today, I'm very happy for them.
you. And speaking of other uses for it, we're gonna jump into our last and final trend, which is, I would say, one of the newer trends to the.
But this is like the TikTok beauty
Skincare
trend,
trend right now.
right? Like this is like, and I know what's coming. You see, I'm gonna roll up my
I know
sleeves.
it's about to get
This is a
serious
thing.
in here.
And maybe even I'll clip my hair back. We'll see.
So the next trend is, I believe, a K-beauty trend.
I think so too. I know Martha Stewart is like a
Yes.
huge proponent of this.
Yes. So
Um,
if you've been on
I
TikTok
don't know what to do
in
with
the
it.
last few months, it's all over the place. It's called slugging.
slugging. If you know, you know.
So we're producer Sean's gonna throw up the video.
Any audio on this?
TikTok made me try it. Slugging.
Slugging is the K-beauty skincare trend going viral on TikTok. So how exactly do you slug? Well, it takes
Because
Yeah.
TikTok made
Give us a sec.
Yeah, now it's coming up.
TikTok made me try it.
This TikTok.
Slugging.
Try it again.
Slugging is the K-beauty skincare trend going viral on TikTok. So how exactly do you slug? Well, take some Cetaphil healing ointment
with
and slather it
slugging,
on your
they-
skin
a lot
after
of people
moisturizer
use,
before
like,
bedtime. This
Cetaphil,
practice
a
can
lot
help
of
prevent
people
trans
use
epidermal water
Vaseline
loss and help heal
again.
irritated skin. It's
the
especially good for
idea is
people
that
with
you're
damaged
kind
skin
of
barrier
gonna
or people like me who suffer from
inoculate,
eczema.
is that
Do it
the
right
word?
before bed and wake up
You're
to
gonna
reborn skin. Give
feel
slugging a try and let me know what you
in-
think.
TikTok
What-
made me
Slugging is the technique of before bedtime, right before you go to sleep, slathering on. In our case, we're going to be using Save Your Skin as a clean alternative to Vaseline, but traditionally Vaseline is used, and you slather it on your entire complexion, and the idea is that it's going to seal in any kind of moisture in the skin and prevent any kind of water loss that happens while you sleep. You know, your skin loses a lot of hydration while you sleep because think about it, you're not replenishing it with anything. You're for 8 hours, hopefully, if you're getting 8
Yeah.
hours, you're not drinking any water, you're not showering, you're not being exposed to the elements, and your skin actually becomes drier as you sleep. So when you slug, you're actually taking any of the moisture and hydration that's present in your complexion and you're kind of sealing it off to prevent water loss, to kind of create an enhanced barrier function for your skin. And a lot of people swear by this trend. It's all over TikTok. I know, again, Martha Stewart is a huge proponent of it. She's like, says that like she's been doing it for like the past 40 years or something insane, and she looks great.
She looks great.
I mean, she can afford to look great, but she
also
looks great. And she is the do-it-yourself queen.
Yes.
So shout out to Martha.
Cassandra says this would be perfect for the winter here in Maine.
Absolutely.
That's 100% right, especially with these colder months again coming on, and like again, dry winter, cold air. The heating units coming on that really like sap and like zap all of the moisture and life out of your skin. I'm so not looking forward.
Yeah,
I've been like
cold.
delaying putting on the heat in my apartment like so much. Like I'll sleep in like a robe and like 3 blankets just to avoid like putting on the heat, but I know it's inevitable. Emma knows. But I think we've got to try it, right?
Have you tried this before?
I'm really not, I don't know how I'm going to feel about this. I'll let you know at the end. I feel like we have to come back next week and like we have to do it before bedtime.
I think I'm going to try. I haven't, just because, okay, so I'll give my concerns with it.
Okay.
So, it's a mess. It appears to be a mess.
Yeah, like, do you just get it all over your pillowcase?
Right.
Like,
I've seen
how many
people
pillowcases does Martha Stewart have?
Like, I've seen people who say that, like, the people who are just, like, drenching their face in it, it's, like, overkill. And I've seen people who just put, like,
a thin layer.
A nice thin layer, because I think you'll get the same effects. But also, I don't know.
I don't know. I feel like usually I say moderation is key if you've heard me earlier in this live, but I feel like with this, I don't know. It could be.
Let's give it a go. I mean, we're definitely going to have to, maybe next week, maybe Thursday, I will have tried it for a couple of days, and I will give you my because we're not going to be able to see the effects of just putting it on right now and just taking it off.
I do know with Save Your Skin, this is again a clean formulation. You don't have to worry about.
I'm going to go in with that much.
You don't have to.
Is that too little?
No, try that.
Okay.
You don't have to go in with so much. I mean, we're going to see. With Save Your Skin, because it's so indulgent, you don't really. A little bit will go a long way. I'm like worried. I'm like scared.
It feels nice.
Oh, okay. Here we go.
But it definitely, this is not something you could do. Like, this is definitely a before bed thing. Like, I could not go out into the world like this.
It feels really good.
It does feel nice, right?
And I feel like I am caring for my skin right now. I don't know how to explain it. Maybe there's something.
It kind of feels nice. I'm not going to lie. I was not expecting to even like the feeling of this at all. But not because of the product, but just because of the excessiveness of it.
I will say also, what I like about Save Your Skin for slugging is that this is actually, it's mineral oil free. So if you have acne prone skin, this would be a much better option than Vaseline because they actually don't recommend doing slugging with Vaseline if you have acne prone skin. Did you know that?
No, I did not.
It's not for all skin types.
But this would be okay for acne prone skin?
I think this would be better for acne prone skin. Yeah.
I'm greased up.
Oh, I feel like you could just slide me over to my car right now. Like when I leave today, they'll just.
But I'm not gonna lie, I don't hate this.
You like look good right now. Like I don't get.
You look like you're glowing.
No,
you guys are glowing.
Honestly,
it's the nun.
Honestly, I think I'm gonna try this tonight because I have Save Your Skin home. So,
well, but what are you gonna do about your pillowcase? Don't use your favorite pillowcase.
Yeah, maybe.
Is it wrong that I'm going for more?
I put a ton on, and I put it over my lips too.
Oh, that's
because
a good idea.
Extra.
Yeah, well, Save Your Skin is great for chapped lips for sure. Sean, do you want to just throw up the Save Your Skin page, like all those hacks. Uses and the hacks for Save Your Skin? Because it's not just slugging.
I'm not just saying this because I work here and this is my livelihood, but I do the consistency
because we're friends.
Because the consistency of this, I can't imagine doing this with Vaseline. You know what I'm saying? Like this is just, it feels like it's absorbing in. I feel like Vaseline would just feel like.
I mean, it's supposed to sit on the topical layer, but this definitely is, but not like obnoxiously so. You know what I mean?
It's not over the top. I was expecting to hate this, and I don't.
This would be great, like again, like if you had like really like irritated skin and you needed to give like your skin like you like because Save Your Skin is so nourishing and so calming, this would be great. Like again, if you're suffering from like eczema or rosacea. Okay, so we have the hacks up here. Sean, you want to read just some of the hacks on the right?
The beauty hacks.
So mix with crushed eyeshadow to create a rich lip color.
So we just that was one of the TikTok hacks we did today. Okay.
Use as a pomade to condition, tame, and bolster brows.
So yes, you can definitely use Save Your Skin if you want to set your brows in place, or you want to give them like a more feathered, like bolstered look. Yes.
For lashes, remove residual lash glue in a pinch.
Yeah, it's great for lashes if you want to condition them, or if you want to remove lash extensions.
So I was gonna say, so would you recommend this as like, you know how people double cleanse with like to remove their makeup with a
100%.
like a balm?
This would be that would be my favorite use for Save Your Skin actually out of everything, because I am a huge double cleanser, especially because, and this is going to literally, this kind of formulation is going to strip away all of the makeup, and if you go in with like your regular gel cleanser right after that, you're gonna get a really deep clean. I
haven't tried that with this yet, so maybe I'll do that too.
Make sure if you want to win Save Your Skin though that you are the live is going to be wrapping up soon, so make sure that you're entering in our giveaway. Just put Savior in the chat.
I kind of like this a lot.
I feel very comfortable there. I feel like oddly comfortable.
I was expecting to absolutely hate this because I don't like feeling like a mess.
Yeah.
But this doesn't feel like that.
No. It also, the headband helps.
The headband does help. Definitely pull your hair back if you got a lot of hair, because you don't want to get this stuck to your face.
You guys are part of the clergy.
But like, look, I'm like glowing, and I get it. It's like.
And imagine now in the morning, you maybe still have a little bit left, but some of it is absorbed into the skin. You're getting all those skin-loving ingredients into your complexion. All, you know, again, like.
So we could. I'm actually genuinely asking. We would go in with like let's say I did my sleep serum. And then what would this be the next step after that? This
would be your last step. Because this is, think about how thick this is. Think about, you want to like seal in all of those like other treatments and hydration that you got before.
So you could do like sleep serum, rapid repair, then this?
You could, or if we're talking about cycling, you could do one night of slugging and then
1 night of just
do the other regimens that we talked about in the cycling TikTok thing.
Yeah, this could be a good like recovery day.
This would be
routine,
especially like after sun. That would be amazing. Like if you had a whole day in the sun, and like first of all, if you wanted to just restore your skin, but if you wanted to like maintain your tan, like if you got color, this is going to like lock in that kind of your skin so it doesn't start flaking off and you like start to lose your color and your tan.
I like it.
I mean, it's a look.
It's a look.
It's a look.
Definitely wouldn't go out in public like this, but for bedtime.
I'm like literally gonna start slugging my nails also. Save Your Skin's also really good for the nails and cuticles. I mean, it's great for everything, but yeah.
Yeah. So another win? How do you feel about it?
I don't want to. I want to like not like one
something.
Of these trends. Like I feel not manipulated, but I feel like I shouldn't like it, but I really liked everything that we did today.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. So Sean, are there any other comments in the chat?
There's a lot of people agreeing with you.
Ooh. Love it when that happens. And do we have any?
I don't.
Okay, well, yeah, we got to announce a giveaway winner also. Sean, do we have people who have entered into our giveaway?
Yeah, a couple.
Okay.
So do we announce
I think should producer Sean pick the winner?
Producer Sean can but I think our last week we had a winner. Her name was Nicole. But is that the same Nicole this week that joined us again?
I think so. I'm pretty sure it is. But yeah, I want to announce two winners for today.
Go for it.
So we're gonna say Nicole Sperling, congratulations! You want to save your skin.
Nicole!
And Cassandra Fagiol, you want to save your skin also.
You're gonna save your skin, and you're gonna save your skin.
Thank you guys for watching and for joining our
Two
live.
winners today.
Congratulations. DM us your details, and we will gladly send you out your Save Your Skin.
Yeah, and try slugging.
Yes.
Yeah. Tell us what you think
Yeah,
about
tell us what
slugging
you
once
think.
you get it.
Okay. Well, I guess that wraps it up. Another happy Dermelect Live. We'll be back. Actually,
We have something else for
Designer
now.
saying who?
So normally we'd be back next week for another Dermelect Live, but we actually have a special live shopping event happening next week.
There's a link for it?
We can put it in the chat. Sean, under the Instagram where it says live shopping in the link in bio, you can find it there. But we
Wait,
actually
On Instagram in the bio.
yeah. So next Thursday, October 27th, we are going to be having an exclusive and very special live shopping event. We are going to be putting the RSVP link in the chat of this Facebook Live, but we are going to be talking all things lips with one of our best-selling treatments, Smooth Upper Lip Professional, on Talk Shop Live. If you haven't heard of Talk Shop Live, it is a really awesome shopping and educational platform where they have tons of celebrities and experts come on and talk about all different kinds of lifestyle, beauty, literary,
music, everything.
and artistic endeavors. We are going to be on Talk Shop Live next week, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 12 p.m. Pacific, October 27th, which is next Thursday. And we'll be talking again, all things lips. We're going to be doing a lot of exciting things on the platform. So please join us. If you would like to join us, just click on the RSVP link that we're going to be putting in the chat. Or you can visit us on Instagram, and the link is in our bio, and you can just click right there. But it's gonna be a lot of fun, and we hope to see all of you there. And then we'll be back on Facebook Live, hopefully the following Thursday. And we're gonna be in November already. My goodness.
Also, if you guys have any ideas or questions, if you want us to talk about topics for next episode, let us know what you want us to talk about.
Yeah, we love your feedback. Let us know what you're interested in so we can give you the best content possible.
Share the episodes with your friends and family.
But we want to thank everyone for joining us today, and until next time, stay classy, San Diego.
Bye.